Hey, welcome back to my channel, Miss Silk's Chat Lounge. Today, I want to talk about materialistic people or people that think they're more important than others or hold themselves to high esteem. Listen, I have absolutely no problem with uh, recognizing people who have made accomplishments. I have no envy or jealousy or negative attitude towards people who, have built their lives up and built it up to a place where they can have really nice things or um, they have degrees, doctorates, and all that kind of stuff. They have a nice home or a nice car. Listen, that doesn't turn me on. It really doesn't. Because at the end of the day, your money doesn't make you, you making it. Because if that money was gone that we're making, uh, we would be the average person out here struggling to make it. When you don't have the money and the money's gone, then who are you going to be? So it's all vanity at the end of the day. And like I said, I don't have no issues with anybody who has riches or who's doing well or who is well educated. That's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to be able to have those things. But if you don't have anybody to share those things with, and I'm not talking about just a relationship, but people to interact with, to enjoy the things that you have, and to be able to share it at some point in time, it serves you really no earthly good. People become miserable, and then the next thing you know, they turn to drugs. But to constantly bring that up in somebody's face that, oh, look what I got. And yeah, I got a really nice, and that's the center of your conversation when you're talking to somebody is what you have, your accolades. Oh, I have my doctorate, or I have, and that all you hear somebody talk about is themselves constantly all the time, and it's always about their education or about what they have. Like they can't focus on anything else, and they actually believe in their minds that, hey, I'm somebody because I have these things. Well, as I'll say again, I'm not really turned on about that. You can be rich as cream. And at the end of the day, if I like you as a friend and I feel like you somebody I want to hang out with, hey, I don't think about what you have. You can take me in your home. It can be the most gorgeous mansion on the face of the earth. I'm just going there to hang out with you and get to, and enjoy your company. I could care less about what you have because I realize that that's temporary. But your character and how you treat people means more to me than anything. That's what's going to last. Anything beyond that, it's here today, it's gone tomorrow. It don't make you, and it doesn't make you any better than the next person because we are all uh, one step away from being on the street because calamity comes. So I get real irritated when hear people talk entitled because they've reached certain milestones in their lives, or they have riches, or they have a good job, or they have a beautiful home, or they have a nice car. Listen, all I care about is having a car that can get me to point from point A to point B. Yes, I don't want a hoopty. I'd like to have a nice car, but that car don't mean nothing to me. I'm not really actually a person that's all into cars. I'd rather be jet setting somewhere. Okay. Um, so to each his own. I'm not faulting anybody or envying anybody or jealous of anybody who has made accomplishments and are living well. You deserve that. You deserve to have everything that you have and to enjoy it and to appreciate it. But to me, it's when we worship that and we elevate ourselves above others and feel like, how dare you speak to me in that manner, or how dare you do such and such with me? Do you know who I am? Okay, who are you? Who are you? Who are you without all that? That's the question at the end of the day. Because when all that is snatched away from you, who are you deep down within? Because oftentimes we live behind all that. People be trying to live like the Joneses because they have an image that they want to try to uphold. I'm willing to bet you a lot of some of these reality stars that are out here uh, on camera, on social media, and they flaunting. And now you're hearing about folks about to lose the property and doing crimes and all kind of manner of stuff. So you the average Joe, okay, at the end of the day. You one step away from having nothing at any moment, at any time. And they all on there, everybody wants to floss about it, what they have. And then you got to try to keep up with that. You got to try to keep the standard high. So if you just kept quiet and go about your life and not trying to flaunt and floss, then you wouldn't have to be trying to cover up what you ain't doing right or ain't maintaining. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm getting at? It just means nothing. Here today, gone tomorrow. So that's my conversation for today. It just works my nerves to see people elevate themselves above people and have a certain attitude with people because you have something. You can be a superstar and have the most amazing home and all that. And I can be friends with you, and I don't look at you no different than I do my sister or my brother or the average person, because it's about here. It's what's in here. That's what's important to me, because you can have a whole lot of stuff and your soul just be rotten. Okay, nobody want to be bothered with you. So stop throwing that up in people's face. Well, I don't know who they dealing with, because listen, I'm this and I'm that and I got this and I that. So, okay. We shouldn't elevate ourselves. We need to humble ourselves, actually, and be grateful that we have what we have. Because don't nobody care. I don't. Either I like you or I don't. Ain't nothing attached to what you have. Not a thing. And I have a friend that's all she talk about is her house and her car and what she got and her education and her good job. Okay, wonderful. I'm glad you're doing well in life. But that's as far as it goes for me. I'm sorry. I'm not that impressed by things. I'm just not. So y'all let me know what you think about that. Do y'all get bothered by that? I mean, like as I said, I'm not envious. I'm not jealous. I feel like people who have done that for themselves is absolutely awesome. But don't elevate yourself so much that you look down on others and you treat people in a way that you feel entitled, and they need to understand who you are. Because money doesn't make you making it. And that's all I got to say. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. I'm curious to know. Do y'all know people like that? That's all you hear about is their accolades and what they got and all that. Let me know what you think. And hey, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and come back for more. I don't know nothing. I just want to chit chat about things, okay? Y'all have a good night. Peace.